Have you listened to Beat King lately? Because I went down a rabbit hole the past couple of days. I'm like, oh, this guy just samples all the songs we loved in the early 2000s and just turns them into like the most ratchet versions of themselves.
I think that's how I'm going to spend the rest of my night. I'm going to have to do that.
Like Luda's on that song. Sounded like old Luda,
like old Luda,
but he knew Luda.
I love it. Let's do this. I got to listen to this.
No, you got to, bro.
Mandem. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
The world general speaking.
We here, bro. We here. What's good?
Yes, we are. And I'm still here as well.
Shop like shot.
I just might not be here, but like there's a lot of things that just like you're gonna host a pod by yourself. We never do that.
We never do that. I mean, we could, but we never do that.
I would listen to that episode. I'd be like, okay, Patrick, go nuts. Let's see what you got by yourself.
It would be a completely different podcast.
Everybody, welcome to Not With the Hype. I'm your host, Patrick, and I've got the hottest takes in the land. You're just gonna go off and be like, why do people think this way? This is how it should be. And it'd be like, yo, Patrick, we're getting canceled. Calm down.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah, exactly. It would be. That's what the podcast would be, and it would. I think that's what podcasts where you're doing the shit by yourself sound like. Like I listened to 100%. Bill Burr's pod.
Yeah.
And it's just like him waking up. He's like, hey, it's 10 a.m. on a Friday morning. On the top of the morning to you guys. I was out late last night and, I saw some things, so that's, thing. And he just rambles. And it's just like, I don't know, when you're rambling and you're just trying to make people laugh.
Nah.
And his comedy hits. But like, to me, it might be a hot take that I don't love his podcast.
Damn. Okay.
I wished I loved this podcast because I love Bill Burr
for sure.
But the pod was.
If you're gonna do a single pod, you've got to be telling a story. I feel like it works if you're telling a story.
Yes,
you're giving people some information. But if it's just like, here's my take on something.
So he tells stories, but they're like more so like rants.
Yeah,
and like a good like bit is like it appears to be a rant.
Yeah,
but you've practiced and perfected that shit. And it's like a sharp knife.
Yeah, no, that doesn't do it. But you know what does do it?
What's that?
Our intro.
How'd you know I had it loaded up?
Let's go.
Okay, boy.
Not with the hype.
We gotta get Ed Sheeran on this.
Can you imagine though?
I'm in love with your body.
Why is that the go-to?
I don't know what he thinks. So I thanks for the reminder, and I queued up the song to come up, and I jumbled the whole order of how shit goes. But how's your week been, fam?
It's fam, it's man, I wish I was where you were, but we'll get into that in a moment. It's been a grind of a week, man. It's been a grind of a week. But it's been productive, man. It's been productive. Got some things in motion. We're finally settled into somewhat of our routine as a married couple, if I could say that. So yeah, now we're just trying to plan out the rest of the year, make some moves, and set up some things. We talked about trying to buy property, so we're getting in the procedures of starting that process. Oof. So shout out to your pops for some solid advice.
You just reminded me that I have some shit that I got to do about that part. Oh my god! Yeah. And I forgot to do it before I left. Thank you.
Okay. But aside from that, it's just been low key chilling, man. Nothing too crazy over here, man.
I love it.
How you been?
I'm great. We got a great spot out here in LA. We're in Silver Lake, which is in the middle of like West Hollywood and downtown. So I'm like in the mix. I'm on a hill. Okay. I get beautiful sunsets every day.
Okay.
We got a a gym with a basketball court with a basketball league included in that shit.
Jeez.
So I'm excited for that too.
This man's gonna think he's a Laker.
Hey, listen, Raptors forever with a touch of Laker. That's the motto.
Okay. I got you.
we got our gaming monitors. They're not gaming monitors. So why did I say that? Just because we were playing games on them last night. But we got our whole setup like yesterday. Like me and my brother Malik, shout out to the man that does all the stuff behind the scenes. But we have our setup with the tables next to each other, our monitors and our PlayStations. And we was playing Grand Theft Auto next to each other. Shit was jokes. Lit. Can't wait to do more games.
Yeah. Damn, y'all living it up.
Yeah, man. We got like the whole projector thing. We can stand on the balcony and project and see, like, watch something while we're outside through the curtains and shit. Like,
that's a vibe.
You sure you don't want to come check us? I mean, come for New Year's, fam.
Hey, yo, don't even play, bro.
No, come for New Year's, fam.
Yeah, don't even play. We'll see. We'll make that happen. They open up the borders to us now, so they can't stop us.
I don't understand what that means. I saw that and I'm like, Coco's been in Toronto. I know that other Americans have been in Toronto since they allowed the double vaxxers to be in. Yeah. And now today they're saying the border's open. I'm confused because the border has been open since last year to me.
Well, for you, this man's been going. You're bi-coastal, bro. You're
OT and bike.
Yeah. But no. So what they did was they basically now allow Canadians to cross the land border into the States, because before you had to fly. It was more complicated.
Yeah, but we don't. The places where you driving to, unless you're gonna go see family, I feel like that's the only reason you drive anywhere.
That's what I was gonna do. So I might be in the States earlier than the New Year. So we'll see. We'll try to link up if anything.
Yeah, I'll be. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we'll figure that shit out because I'm out here really trying to open the pipeline of the borders.
Is this the Underground Railroad?
The Underground Railroad from LA to Toronto, both ways. Trust me.
Let's go. All right, Harriet.
I'm trying to link up with the Stay Out Late boys tomorrow because they've been out here. Shout out to Tremaine, aka El Dati, that we've been chatting, and this guy's been giving me all kind of shit for. This guy will call me, and then an hour later, or I'll get back to him an hour later. But like after he calls me again, and then texts me, and it's like, yo, wow, crazy. This man's already ghosting. I'm like, yo, this guy must have been hurt back in the day. I hope he heard this.
Yeah, I hope he hears that.
I hope he hears this one.
I hope he hears that because he's calling me.
Brampton's finest.
Oh, okay.
That's an Easter egg.
Ew. If you know, you know. That's it. That's all we saying. If you know, you know.
Exactly. So where do we want to start? Like we didn't listen to new music as much. Like you said you kind of listened to Thug's new album.
Yeah.
I listened to part of that song that we played. I still haven't even heard Drake's verse on it yet.
You're not missing much, man. I told you, you're not missing much. But the album it's not what you think. Like
what do you mean?
So, it's a Young Thug. It's called Punk. He did the stuff with Travis Barker, kind of like
Travis Barker's on this?
Well, I thought he was going to be because didn't they perform? I think they performed recently or something. And the album's called Punk. So I'm thinking he's going into that. Like, remember when Lil Wayne did the rock album?
Oh, you thought it was going to be some alternative, like trying some experimental shit stuff?
Yeah. So that's what I thought. So I wasn't really keen on listening to it because I'm like, I'm not in that era anymore. But I was surprised, bro. Like, it's good. It's definitely more melodic than like I thought it would be. But
I think things aren't going to be as experimental when somebody deems it an album versus when they say, "Oh, it's a EP or a mixtape," or they throw the different word on it and they're like, "Don't hold me to it." That's what it says to me. Don't hold me to this
one. Just try something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm curious about it. The artwork looks hard. I kind of really like the artwork.
Yeah, it's kind of dope. Yeah, actually looking at it right now, I'm like, well, it's actually pretty fire.
Well, I've learned to expect that from Thug too now. Like he puts a lot into his imagery, period.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, whether you like him and like when he did the whole like was it like a blue dress or whatever on one of his projects or whatever. Like
yeah.
Some of it is debatably controversial depending on who you ask, but it's all like intentional art, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's so let's talk about that because I feel like Thug is one of those guys who came up in the era of mumble rap, and I know you hate that term, but that's how everyone
dumb term.
But that's what everyone referred to him as. You know what I mean? When we didn't really understand this movement, the music's coming in, whatever. These guys are still pretty young, and so he got caught up in that from the masses, just a mumble rapper. But he's transcended that. I think like he's proved that he has the ability to stay in this game for a long time.
Yeah, I think what the mumble rap was I think mumble rap died naturally because like the phrasing and all of it, because you don't hear that anymore, right?
No, you don't.
It's because I think people were early or were new to the genres and new to the Thugs, new to the Migos, new to all these artists.
Yeah.
21 Savage, all these artists, they're new to them. So they didn't get it. And when you don't get something, you dismiss it. And how do you dismiss something that you might not even like sonically understand what you're hearing because they're using different lingo, they're talking fast, and it might be hard to understand. You just call it mumble rap. And then guess what? A year later, you're out there singing every single word to a Migos song or something, and mumble rap does not exist anymore.
Nope.
I don't know why we don't hear that narrative. Maybe I'm just a genius. Maybe I'm a rap genius.
Okay. I'll let you give yourself something for that one. I'll let you give yourself
Shop like shot. You waste yo.
No, but Thugs definitely proved that he has that staying power, man. Like he's definitely experimented. He's done different things, and it's all intentional, though. It's like you said. Like I appreciate the artistic ability that he has. There's not a lot of people that are like that, and I think that's what separates him and allows him to just do these different things and have the career he's had and the success, because he's naturally just that good of an artist.
Yeah. And like, I saw a quick little clip. I mentioned this at the top of the pod, but he was, as part of how he promoted this album, he was driving through Atlanta and was surprising Lyft drivers, being like, "Oh, can I get this? This is my ride," or whatever. And like, "Oh shit, it's fucking Young Thug," and he's like, "Yo, can I listen to my music?" And they're like, "Of course, you're Young Thug." And he's like, "Can I play you some of my new shit?" And he was just like surprising them with this new album before it came out. And I don't know how long ago this would have been, because of course there was post production, all that. So this might have been a few weeks ago at the least. Wow. So imagine you're one of these Lyft drivers. You're just out here to make some extra cash, or this is your gig. And Young Thug hops in, and then not only does he hop in, but he's playing you his album exclusively. I loved just seeing that kind of content. When I see branded shit that happens like that is just it. I'm a sucker for surprise and delights. I'll say that. So it was good. It was cool to see.
No, it's pretty fire, man. I didn't even know that until you brought it up. Yeah. So that's actually pretty sick. Like I love, like you said, those surprise drops or those surprise elements of just you're living your everyday life. You know what I mean? And then boom, Young Thug shows up and is like, "Let me bless you with some music."
Yeah.
No?
So, still staying with music, there's this clip that I've been holding since last pod. It says hood R&B is my new favorite genre, and I don't know what this means.
Let's talk about it.
There's a new wave of it, apparently. I don't know, but there's this video that we can reference to listen to, or the song we can reference, listen to, and let's see if we fuck with it.
All right.
Cause I'm about to turn this to a situation. Is you riding? When we slide, if I took this side, would you hold this? Cause I'm about to turn this to a situation. If I run up with a Kelly, run up with a Shelly, man, I know we FaceTime, man, I'm even ready. I would just go glass here to the gecko, and you know what, also for sure.
So I think what the difference is with regular R&B, as far as I can discern from this little clip, is that he's talking rap lyrics. He's speaking rap lyrics, but he's doing that through his singing voice.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It kind of reminds me of oh shoot, I think he's from where you're at, actually. Blast?
Is Blast from LA?
I feel like he is. I'm sure a producer would know. But
babe, is Blast from LA? Do you know? Blast, BLXST. She's not familiar.
Oh, she's not familiar. We'll do our research. But yeah, no, it kind of reminds me of that stuff where it's like you said, it's the rapper, but he's gonna sing to you a little bit. And it's not like the way it used to be. You know what I mean? It's not no LL or like
no.
Or like a
LL was like soft rapping.
Yeah.
You know, it's not singing.
No.
That's what, but this reminds me of, I don't think this is a new thing at all. Like people do this throughout music, like Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
That's a dude who sings rap lyrics.
Yeah.
He sings shit that someone will typically rap, you'll be sitting there like a girl will be like, oh, this is my jam. It's so beautiful sounding and whatever. But this guy's like, horse is in my stable that I can ride. Oh, come on now. That was my shit. Was I hitting that shit?
I was thinking Paranoid. I thought you were gonna go into Paranoid.
Paranoid is another one.
That was my
in the club, and I know they know about each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Actually, who's that? Tim Vocals. Do I find? Apparently, Tim Vocals is a classic from about 10 years ago, and he does the same shit.
Okay.
I've never even heard of that.
Tim Vocals.
What's the song? Bust My Gun, and he does this whole thing. What's his name? I know why'd I call him Tim Dollar Sign? I just called him Tim Dollar Sign.
Tim Dollar Sign.
Imagine Ty Dolla Sign's real name is Tim. I love to.
Titty boy.
I love to play this game. Like I've been saying that. Like, what if Gunna's real name? Was like Gunther.
Gunther. That's a real country ass name, bro.
Fucking Gerald, yeah.
G-Eazy, isn't that his name? Gerald?
G-Eazy's name is Gerald. He's a white guy, of course.
Yeah.
Of course his name is Gerald. And then on top of that, the producer in the background, we get a fuck G-Eazy for that. On behalf of California, I took an Uber one time. We took an Uber one time. Downtown. So it was like about 30 minutes, like the trip from my house. From the moment the Uber driver picked us up to the moment I woke up from the 30-minute drive, we were listening to only G-Eazy, and I've never experienced anything in my life like that. I was like, I don't like G-Eazy, but let me just see how much I don't like him, I guess. And I don't fuck with G-Eazy. I don't like his music.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know.
I only know like what's on the radio. Or
you only know the posse cuts.
That's it. Oh man. Okay, let me ask you. Just this is off topic, but this is hilarious. Okay. Would you rather all you could listen to G-Eazy or Jack Harlow?
Ew, why would you do that? I really hate both of those options.
Oh, I know you do. You got to pick one.
I can't pick one. Ew.
What do you mean? It's that bad?
Can I defer to the producer to answer the question for us?
All right, let's see what she says.
Would you rather listen to? You only could listen, like you had, like there's only two artists in the world, and you have to pick these two. Well, out of these two, it's either G-Eazy or Jack Harlow.
Ew! Is death an option? Can you cut your ears off instead?
Damn.
She's Van Going.
Yes, I love it. She's Van Going. Oh man.
That's horrible. Anyways, I don't know. That reminds me of the Splash Crackers.
Oh, is it too early?
We should call G-Eazy and Jack Harlow the Splash Crackers. If they ever made a mixtape, it would be called the Splash Crackers.
That's amazing.
Because I'm only saying that if you don't know the reference, people or somebody on Twitter was like, Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson had a good game in the preseason for the Miami Heat, where Duncan had 20, Herro had 24, and people was like, the Splash Crackers are back. In reference to the Splash Bros, who are Steph and Clay, but
Splash Crackers.
Damn. Yeah, G-Eazy and Jack Harlow. If they want me to listen to their music, you know what will get me to like see what they talking about?
Let's go.
Call the song the Splash Crackers.
Yo, it might slap though. You call the mixtape or the EP Splash Crackers.
Ew.
But they got to play into it too. They got to get like Wonder Bread and like Miracle Whip.
Ew. They got to have a sit down with Charlemagne.
Oh man.
Or Charlemagne's skit on the album.
Yeah. There you go.
I got another rapper. I know we said that there wasn't much new music that dropped, but there was something that did drop.
Okay, let's go.
The Rock dropped a song.
Oh my gosh, I did.
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. I didn't hear it. I was waiting for this moment to actually listen to it. So, bear with me.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, he raps like Eminem is his favorite rapper. I think Eminem wrote this.
Oh my gosh.
That was horrible.
It was booty. It's trash.
It was like he performed this fresh off the crazy.
Right? Fresh off the roids. He just finished like injecting and went on.
And I'm seeing this guy with the fucking muscle man tank top, just like all flexed out, rapping, doing the rapper hands thing.
Bro, that was like 1984 just called. Like this man's rapping mad old school lyrics.
Not now, Dwayne. He should have done this years ago, but not now. What is he? 40, almost 50. I'm assuming he's almost 50. He's got to almost be.
He's got to be there. Yeah, bro, that's bad. That's worse. Okay, I know he's got the feud. I'm gonna hit you with another one. I got to hit you with another one of these.
What?
Worst music. Like, okay, who had the worst music that they put out? Vin Diesel, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Because we know they don't like each other.
Vin Diesel and Dwayne The Rock Johnson don't like each other, or is that just a movie narrative?
No. They actually don't like each other.
That's why it wasn't Hobbs and Family.
There you go. Well, who's put out? We heard.
No, I don't know that It Doesn't Matter song back in the day with Wyclef featuring The Rock worked for me as a 13-year-old. So he has a leg up.
Okay. But
Vin Diesel was like doing some weird shit and he was experimenting and trying some weird shit with his voice.
Yeah.
I need like Molly and ecstasy at the same time.
Just being The Rock and being like, I cash whatever check. That's a quote, but he's not.
What? Oh, The Rock's. Oh, wow. You're using that.
Now they're both a fail, to be clear. But at least Vin Diesel was like trying something. The Rock was just like, that's totally a rap.
Like, what did they tell him to rap, or did The Rock say, "I'm gonna rap"?
Right. What was this for?
I don't know what it was for.
I have so many questions. Why?
Okay. Is it The Rock? Okay. How about this? Here's a fair combo. A fair combo. The Rock or John Cena?
John Cena wins hands down.
Hold on. Let me play a little John Cena for you.
All right.
You think it's all fun and games, but this shit is no joke. The type of stage where the millionaires are cutting your throat. They move quick, but I'm quicker. Seen stiffer than straight liquor. You fall by the wayside, I ain't gonna lay with you. Born to keep moving, proving I'm wrong. A straight hustler. Stay true to this.
Yo, this is hilarious because the music video is John Cena just like, hey, it's really weird because these men are just gigantically jacked.
Yep, for no reason.
So this guy's just like, it doesn't sound that bad. But he's also like walking through the streets with his hat like backwards to the side and his 8X white tee, lifting up little mans and like doing wrestling moves on him as he's walking through. You looking like Marky Mark.
Oh, I was just thinking that. I was like, yo, that's got to be Mark. That's another splash cracker, bro. Marky Mark and John
Splash
Cena.
Cracker. Yeah, these are the splash crackers. This is the episode of the splash crackers. Write that shit down. That is the episode title.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
I feel like Mark Wahlberg finna play John Cena in a biopic, but he's also an actor, so I don't know.
Wow. Yo, okay. I was talking about this with my girl. So we watched Vacation Friends.
Is it good? Vacation Friends? We wanted to watch that.
Watch it. It's not good, but watch it. You'll laugh.
It's not good. Why would you say that?
But like, would you watch a movie with Mark Wahlberg and John Cena and The Rock together?
Yeah, I would.
I feel like they're the same person.
They are all cut like from the same cloth.
Especially Mark Wahlberg and John Cena. I think they're interchangeable in life. Like you put them in whatever movie the other person was in, it's the same thing.
Except for Mark Wahlberg is like small.
Is he though?
He's short.
But he's jacked. He's short. He's shorter.
Depending on the role, he might be.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying John Cena's always jacked.
That's fair. That's fair. Splash crackers. I love it.
Gross. What do we, okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Sticking with music.
Let's go. So
I saw this meme. It's really funny, but I wanted to see if there was any albums that did this to you. So the year is 1999. Right. Spotify, iTunes, they don't exist at all.
Nope.
You've just went to HMV. That exists. It's still open. It's still a thing. So you went to HMV.
I can smell it. Yeah.
It smells like
a fart.
I was gonna say the plastic wrapper.
That's it.
Plastic wrapper on the CDs. That's what it smells like in my head.
Yeah.
But you've just spent $10 on that brand new album.
Yes.
You're 3 tracks in. Guess what? It fucking sucks. We don't have to deal with that anymore. Because like if an album sucks, we just say, it sucks. I'll never listen to it again. But because you got your iTunes, Spotify, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
This is the days where like you were taking a gamble on an artist by supporting them.
Damn.
Sometimes. Like you might get the single on the radio and that's about it. You're not even getting leaks.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Do you recall any albums in your head that you might be able to think of that were just like duds?
All right. I can do this, but you can't make fun of me because I know you're ready.
Well, your nickname back in the day is Top 40 for reference. So I know whatever you're going to say is some other shit that I definitely have never heard of. But what is it?
So 1999.
You're using the year. Okay.
I'm 8.
Uh-huh.
So what's 8-year-old me going to listen to? Definitely pop music.
Yeah.
But I did happen. Actually, I'm going to fast forward. My 10th birthday, I got my first CD player and my first set of like my own CD player. Like I got my own. It's a big deal for me.
Clutch.
And I got some CDs. I was really excited. One of them that I got, I was really disappointed.
What was that?
The Backstreet Boys.
Good God!
Black and Blue. But that's not their good album. It wasn't a good album. So I listened to that and I'm thinking I'm getting prime Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
No. I'm getting like them at the tail end of their like peak.
What's funny is I don't know any of their albums. What's funny is I'm trying to recall, and I know I listened to Blackstreet just because that's the albums that was at home. I was like, Backstreet Boys, I've got Blackstreet.
Damn. Why you gotta do that to me, man? Why you gotta put me in that category, bro?
I didn't have the what's the episode called again?
Splash Crackers.
I didn't have the Splash Crackers. I did not have that. Man.
But no, like so that if I put myself in like that era, that's my experience. Other than that, we were lucky because we grew up like when we came of age. It was that time where we got Napster and you got like Kazaa and like you could start downloading some stuff before you actually like, really bought them. But yeah, what
not
about
really? Because like you would just like I would like search Kazaa or Morpheus or Napster and find like In the Club.
Yeah.
I would have to before school hit download and then come home and hope I got that one song.
Got it. Yeah.
If not, or hope that it wasn't Soulja Boy fucking with me.
Oh, this was before Soulja Boy though. This is a little early.
Shit was not mixed at all. You had no idea who this random person is. It's just like you're like, oh my God, this is too much.
Bro, people, I'm gonna age myself. I was about to say these kids, but like this generation won't know the struggle, bro, of like literally waking up early, starting your computer, hoping that you could find that song to download and to come home to. Like, you know how many times that happened to me where the download failed? I'm so excited.
It failed or it was the wrong shit.
It was the wrong stuff, bro. I'm so mad.
Have you ever tried to download a music video and it ended up being a Taliban beheading?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, it got dark really quick, but that's dark. That's real life.
No.
That was the risk that you were taking by downloading shit illegally. You can get anything by accident.
I was thinking you were gonna say a virus. This man said nope.
No. The virus is part of the game.
Yeah.
Everybody's computer gets a little sick.
Yeah. You get that little blue screen, it's all good.
No, but straight up, like I've only seen like the beginning part where they're holding the man, and I was like, what the no thanks. I don't want to know where this is going at all.
the worst was like when you get that one song, or like there's only one version of the song that leaks.
Yeah.
So I had a song. I think
it's
it
like
was
a DJ. It's like a DJ leak usually.
It was a DJ leak or something.
Yeah.
Or like the worst is when it was. Remember those platforms like AOL and MSN had like their. They were big. They were the big sites of the day. So they used to do like exclusive album drops or album releases, right? So I remember downloading. Yeah. I remember downloading. I think it was Sierra. My sister wanted me to download Sierra's Promise. I was making like a mixtape or whatever.
You've been making mixtapes.
Oh yeah, I was that dude. So the only version I could find, it starts off with this voice that's like, AOL, first listen. And then it starts with Sierra. And that's the only version I could find on any platform where I didn't
wasn't there like one with like where it's like for promotional use only or something like that?
Yeah.
Or there was like download mixtape.com or some shit like that.
Yes. Oh, the dark days, man.
So you definitely have given a girlfriend in the back in the days or a girl you had a crush on a fucking cassette, didn't you?
Cool.
Or a CD, CD.
I did the CD.
I love that shit.
I did the CD.
I never did that in my life.
Yo, I did that.
That's whack. You say that?
You said that's whack?
Oh, no. She said that's why.
Yeah. It's fire, bro. You got to do that.
What did you do? Did you do the cassette or did you do the burn CD shit? Or did you do both eras? You were just doing it, but that was always your bag.
Okay, the cassette took effort though. Because
I'm wondering if like Senia's like, son.
yo, I don't know if you ever did this, but you ever try to record? Like, so I used to.
Yes, I did.
I used to record DJ sets like on the radio show, and that would be my mixtape. So I used to like, I don't even remember how I did it now. It's like you're recording, you're stopping, you're praying, you're praying.
You have to stop it when you're done recording it, and then hit play or hit record again when you're ready to record again.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was a skill. Like, yo, you try to do that now? People don't know. They don't even know what a cassette is right now, bro.
We're losing our Gen Z audience as we speak.
But yo, not music related, but you made me think of something of like stuff you used to do to like your old elementary school crushes.
Okay.
Did you ever do this? Like, did you ever write like love letters?
No.
No way.
I didn't write love letters as like a young crusher dude.
Okay.
A young crusher dude.
Yeah.
What was my bag? I had no bag.
You just lean on basketball and you like the bitch.
I just play ball.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because a young Alan Cox, who was on our episode last week, told me growing up, just play basketball. Everything else will fall into place. Focus now on basketball and your school. And then don't worry about work and girls. Like that shit will naturally come through eventually. So guess what? I'm a literalist as a kid. Like sometimes I think back and I might have debatably been on the spectrum or something. I don't know.
I should have laughed. No, I shouldn't have laughed.
I should have laughed, but you can enjoy it. If you told me something, I would take that shit as gospel. You told me that like, son, don't focus on girls now. Play basketball. I'm like, yes, sir.
Yes, father.
Yes, father. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. every day during this summer and I will be better.
That's all you're doing is just
and the girls will come, father. I trust it. I trust the process. I trusted the process more than Ben Simmons.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
I trusted Alan. No, I trusted Alan because I looked at Alan. I'm like, yo, you're really good at basketball and you're in shape and you're married to my mom. So everything works out. Yeah, it worked out. We got this big ass house in the suburbs. I'm going to do what you did.
Yeah. I like it. I did not take that advice.
You didn't take that advice. So when Pops gave you advice, what was your, like, how did you receive it? I'm curious.
I actually don't ever think I got that advice from my dad. So
no girl advice or like.
Nah, because I was kind of low key with it.
I know you'd be low key with it regardless. Like, I don't think that would change for sure. I don't think you had the open, candid relationship. Hey, Pops, look at my ting. And you're like 11 years old. No, I don't think that happened.
I said, look at my ting. What am I putting out? Like, I can't even say flip phone. We don't even have.
No, your dad would have beat you anyways. You'd be like, 11 years old, you have a ting?
No. When you pull it out, like the class photo, you're like, I like this one.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
I think I did that. I probably did.
You pointed her out in the class photos.
Yeah.
What a vibe.
So yo, here's let me put these people on game here.
Okay.
Let me tell you what elementary school me was doing.
Are you putting elementary school kids on game? Because we're all grown-ups that listen to this podcast. Just letting you know.
That's very true.
We're not talking to the kids.
Yeah, never mind. Let me just go down memory lane. Let's reminisce for a second. So I don't know where I got this idea from now. I can't even remember where I took it from, but I'm going to say I came up with it. So my thing was like, I'm going to write these letters. They probably weren't even like real letters. They're probably like just like 2 sentences, but
like
whatever.
Poems? Like you thought you were
kind of like poems. Yeah, I thought it was
snap-worthy shit.
Exactly. Rise. You know what? Like I could have been one of those guys, but that's fine. So I used to write down these bars. And so when I would write the letter, right, what I would do is like, I'll get a little cologne.
Cologne in the on the letter?
Yeah. I would like go into my dad's room.
Wow.
Take the cologne from the dresser, just put a little bit on there, fan it a little bit.
Ooh. That's game. That's like game. That's the male equivalent of the lipstick on the letter.
There you go.
Good on you.
It didn't work.
It didn't work?
Nah, I didn't get any play back then. Fuck.
Did they at least appreciate the cologne? Like be like, oh shit, that smell like you?
I don't think so, man. Because remember, like I had a big old Coke bottle glass. Well, they weren't Coke bottle, but like I had glasses and like, you know, I was kind of chubby. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Oh, you're a chubby kid?
I tried. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said I cried.
That too.
Stop, Patrick. Now I just feel bad talking about
it. No.
How do you feel now that it worked out?
I mean, I got the ring.
The game got better. Oh, you're wearing the ring.
I'm wearing the ring.
You're wearing the ring this time. That's actually. Cool. Let's go.
I'm fucking right. So it all worked out. Look at me now.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I have.
You gonna take the lob?
No, I don't. No, I don't have a lob for you, but I have a random other topic. If you don't have anything to continue going off of this one.
I mean, no, I'm down to take it wherever you want to go, man.
Okay, well, Mike Tyson explains why he lets insects live while he finds them at his house. I love this conversation because as men that live with women,
yes,
how many times have you heard, babe?
Every day. Remember, I'm
yesterday.
I'm in the basement.
You're in the basement, so you got some stuff sometimes.
I got some spiders, man.
I was taking a nap yesterday, really tired. So I was like, okay, I'm laying down. I actually think that babe was like laying down with me. And I think she decided, oh, you know, I'm not tired. I'm going to go shower. Yeah. So she got up and was in the shower. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to still do this sleep thing. I'm struggling to fall asleep. Trust me, it was hard. I still haven't fallen asleep on a nap since I've been here. It is, I don't know why. All this natural light.
All the natural light. It's messing with you.
But I'm laying in there 15 minutes and I had 30 minutes because I can't remember what I did after, but like I did like a 30-year.
Yeah.
15 minutes in, I just hear, I don't even know. It was just shrieking. It sounded like bloody murder in the shower. It was like you fell and like dislocated your kneecap or like you got shot. Like you caught you fell?
Oh.
So I'm like, what the hell? And I have no idea where she is because I'm half asleep.
Right. Yeah.
I open the door and I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And she's in the washroom. I'm like, okay, I open the washroom. She's like, I have the bug contained on the curtain. Can you please grab it? It was like a moth or something. And I just like grabbed it. And I was like, it was not a bird.
A bird?
It was not a bird. It was not a bird.
Come on, you can't. The insects, like if it's something else, I get it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't like things that crawl and all that sort of stuff. But like insects, spiders?
Insects, they annoy me. They don't creep me out as much.
Oh, like house spiders? Crush that.
No, house spiders easy. But I like.
Don't call me to do it. I don't need to do it all the time. You got this.
But she's been getting better at it. Okay. Handling herself and all that.
Yeah. We it's equal. We want equality, right? We got to do this 50-50.
I forgot that I wanted to originally have Mark Anthony on this podcast episode because I was drunk at Mark Anthony's wedding.
Oh, yes.
So shout out to Mark Anthony, who got married last week.
Shout out to the mandem.
It was the most gaudy, most Italian thing I've ever seen. Anyways,
I love it.
And we will have him on the podcast because his wedding was worth diving deeper into for sure. Okay. I got the hiccups. I hate this.
I know.
All right. Here's Mike Tyson explaining why he lets insects live after he finds them in his house.
No, I just don't kill bugs now.
So you find an ant right now on the floor. You're going to pick him up on a napkin. You're going to bring him outside.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm not going to step on him.
What?
I'm not going to pick him up. I'm not going to be his lifesaver, but I'm not going to step on him.
You're going to leave the ant then in the room just crawling around?
Well, he'll get it by. God loves him too.
So what if there's an ant problem, though?
Well, I'm sure God can figure that out.
All right.
Listen, let me explain something to you, Brother Bob.
Yeah.
If all those ants died, the world will come to an end?
If all the ants died, would the world come to an end?
No, it will.
Oh, shit. So you got to protect the ants.
No, we have to protect everyone. That's why if there's no butterflies, if there's no bees, the world comes to an end.
Yeah.
If there's no human beings, the world flourish.
Scared of bugs now?
No, I just don't kill bugs now.
So you being a Christian man, God-fearing man at that.
There you go. Yeah.
How do you feel about Mike Tyson saying he just lets them ants live? He gets the napkin. He just takes them outside. Because he's like, if we kill all the ants, that's the end of the world.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with Mike Tyson. I'm gonna kill that ant. If I see that ant, I'm gonna kill that ant. There's more. They can make more. There's more. There's plenty of them. We're good. Me taking out that one is not gonna end the world.
So humans are in abundance. Would you kill a human?
Okay, now you sound like Thanos. Come on. Like, we're good. I don't need to kill the humans. Natural selection will take care of that. We good. Are you gonna do it?
I kill bugs all the time.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta go. Don't enter my space. If you're not in my space, we're good.
If we were talking about anything other than bugs, we would be canceled right now. But realistically, it's a greater inconvenience to save their life.
It is. Like, I'm supposed to go grab something to pick up this little ant, and here you go. Run along, little buddy. Like, no, that's not happening. Mike's a different character, though, eh? He's not the same Mike Tyson.
Mike is dumb zen. Like, Mike Tyson is who Ron Artest think he is.
Wow. That's a take.
I don't think it's hot.
It's not hot, but it's a take. Damn. Okay.
Because he's reached a level of zen. Mike talks, I listen.
No, definitely.
Ron Artest talks, I listen for other reasons.
Right.
Yeah, Mike is insightful. He's got some wisdom there.
He got to another level of enlightenment. Like, that's it.
So do you think Ron will get there? Meta? Because he's got some time.
Does he?
Ron doesn't have, I don't know.
What wisdom has he dropped?
I don't know. Like any clips I've seen, documentary with the mouse in the palace, all of that. Like, he's understood his part in the shit that has gone wrong.
Right.
But I'm not sure if there's necessarily wisdom, gems, and quotes at the same clip that a Mike Tyson's getting it. And honestly, he's at a disadvantage because Mike Tyson is older. So
yeah. Plus, like, I think Ron Artest or Meta World, whatever his name is now.
Meta World Peace, respect his new name.
I thought he changed it back.
He changed it back to Ron Artest?
I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong. Meta.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll call him Meta. I think he's self-aware, but I don't think he's like wise. There's a difference. You can be self-aware, but that doesn't mean you're a wise person. That just means like you know about you, but you don't know enough to enlighten and spread that wisdom to other people.
True. Ron is not at the level yet. And I think that happens in your older years.
For sure.
Where wisdom is shared and it's like more about giving to others than not saying he's not like Ron is I respect Ron Artest
for sure, or
Meta World Peace or whatever he is.
Yeah.
But True. I respect whoever that man is today. How about we leave it at that? Because Patrick was saying he's not sure if he reverted back to it. because he's like, oh, didn't he switch back to it? So I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but like we've been told earlier this week, we've got to call.
Scared of bugs now?
We've got to call people and things by
what they want to be. Yeah,
Scared of bugs now?
Even if we don't know what they would want to be, we just have to be respectful.
Fair.
Yeah.
Do we be respectful to? Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Patrick, do you know how to swim?
No.
Do you know how to doggy paddle?
What is that?
I asked Patrick if he know how to swim. He said no. I said, Patrick, you know how to doggy paddle? He said, what is that?
what is that? What is that?
I said it the way that you're supposed to say it. Okay.
The thing where you like this?
Yeah, it's where you just like a dog in the water.
Okay. Nah, I don't know how to do that. It's like float. That makes you float, right?
No, that's treading water.
Damn.
Treading water is where you're in one place and you just do this.
I think I did this before.
Doggy paddles when you're just moving. Yeah, exactly. I want you to tell me if Steven Jackson can swim or not. How about that?
Okay.
And if he set us black people back a few years.
All right.
I'm just saying, you knew I couldn't for you to say that.
You say you the dude with your shirt on, the shirt and the shoes on,
I
and
can
the pool.
swim as long as
socks on.
I can swim as long as when I get tired, I can stand up.
What does that mean?
So what would you have to swim if you can stand up?
6'8", I can swim in it. Anything.
So you can walk. You can walk in water.
No, I can swim.
That's not swimming.
I can swim until I get tired. I can't. This is what I can't master. Okay, I can't master the dog pedal floating in one place.
The what?
The floating in one place, the little dog.
What'd you call it?
What's it called? The dog pedal. What's it called?
The doggy paddle.
First off, it's really funny because you both confused treading water with the doggy paddle, and he's just calling it the doggy pedal.
The doggy pedal.
I can't do the doggy pedal where you're in one place. Anyways, hold on. There's a couple.
What is it called? The dog
I don't know,
pedal?
but you said the dog pedal.
Yeah. What is it?
Not that.
Is that the dog pedal?
Jesus Christ, if you ain't setting us back right now. God damn.
Floating in one place, goddammit.
Boy, it's a group of white people going, told you. Right?
And we don't skate because we've been skating on thin ice our whole life.
That's facts. That's facts.
This man said we don't skate because we've been skating on thin ice our whole life.
Facts.
All facts? No
all
printer?
Facts. No. Ooh, I like that. All facts, no printer. I'm 100% with that man. I don't know what is swim.
How'd you not know what a doggy paddle is? And I don't know how. Like, doesn't everybody know what a doggy paddle is? Like, even if you know, you can't do it. You must know what a doggy paddle is.
I thought it was the treading water, whatever that is.
Different.
Okay.
Have you never taken any classes?
Yeah, but I didn't.
At the rec center, I failed too. But like, I know these things.
I quit that one.
Same. I was in karate. I said I had to choose one life. I'm like, I'm gonna chop these niggas down and then stay playing in the complex in the Finch. JF. You already know. 81 3rd Foot, Unit 32. You already know.
Jeez. Okay. Not trying to get raped, like flamed out here, bro.
What'd you say, raped, bro? That's not.
No, I didn't say that.
You did. I'll rewind back to footage.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But no, listen. I took lessons as a kid because you're forced to. And I left that. I quit that. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Don't put me in this class. And then I get to high school and find out, oh, my school has a pool. So now it's part of our freaking curriculum. No, I stayed with the life jacket. I was the biggest dude in that class. I didn't care. I wore the life jacket in the shallow end. I don't care. I'm not swimming.
Were you a t-shirt in the water type of dude?
Yeah, but that's a different reason though.
Wow, I knew you were a t-shirt in the water type of dude.
You saw me in a t-shirt. What do you mean?
You wore a t-shirt in the water in Dominican?
No, it was a wife beater. I mean, Marina.
You wore a Marina in the water in Dominican? I forgot. I'm like, you wore a t-shirt in the water in Dominican? No, it was a Marina.
Dang, I got insecurities, man. I had insecurities.
I know, but you got to make fun of them because we're men. So
yeah, but back then,
why were you doing that?
now I don't care. I walk around whatever. But
doesn't it feel good to not really give a fuck? You'd be like, I ain't perfect, but like, who is? So fuck.
But it takes a while. It takes a while to get there, though. Like, shout out
funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, it's funny as like an 18-year-old, like a shivering 18-year-old. You see these like 40-year-old men with the biggest guts in the world, just having the greatest time in the pool.
Yeah.
And you're like, this guy doesn't give a fuck.
Right?
How do I not give a fuck like that?
We care too much. You know what it is too? I think like if you are okay, there's like a spectrum where like you could be
like an autism one.
No, man. You could be like the BBW, but like you could be big, right? If you're big, it doesn't matter.
Oh, we're men. It's BBMs. We're BBMs, not BBW.
I know.
You can't call a man a BBW.
No.
We're big, beautiful men.
I was making reference to okay.
Hit up the pin.
I can't with this man. So like, I feel like if you're like a bigger dude,
yeah,
it's almost like when you do that, you go shirtless or whatever, you don't care. People respect that because it's like, oh, this guy's big, but whatever, he's owning it. It's funny. But if you're like in the middle where you're not fit, but you're not like really big, that's where you kind of like have that insecure like body image. At least for me, that's kind of where I was. I was kind of like in between, you know what I mean? Like a tweener.
What's funny is I felt like that too in my teenage years the whole time. I'm like, because I was thicker than the next dude, but looking back in hindsight, it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever.
I'm telling you,
because I wasn't even thick. I didn't even have a gut. I had nothing. I was just like more substantially present. I'm not saying I was D's, but like I didn't have like a pot belly or nothing.
Right.
I just was like more filled in. I wasn't like fucking wires and frames. Like most little boys were.
Frames. Nah. I went through a stage where I had the little love handles. You know what I mean? But so yeah, like I was a t-shirt in the pool. Like I was mad insecure about doing all that swimming stuff, man, because it just felt like, all right, everyone shirtless, go in the water, whatever. I was like, nah, I don't want to do this, man. I want to do this. So now I'm a grown ass man. I can't swim.
So what happens when you go to the pool or the beach? What happens? What do you do?
I frolic. I go.
I frolic.
So like I go where I can like Steven Jackson said, like I go until when my feet get tired, I can just stand up. Like I'm good.
So you're like 5'11". You're like, I'll swim in 5 feet water.
Hold on, 6 feet. Correct that. So like
barely. You're taller than me. It doesn't feel like you're taller.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I go to like it's here. Like we'll go like shoulder.
No, I think you're taller than me slightly.
Yeah. So like maybe neck. I'll go like neck high. And then that's when I'm like, okay, I'm pulling back, stepping back a little bit.
I learned as a kid, I don't even do the neck high water because I know about them like divots and shit.
Oh shoot.
That shit get dangerous.
Right. You're right. You think
I do waist high.
Wait, that's
waist high water. Yeah, 2 foot, 3 foot tops.
I mean, yo, you can maybe bathtub, so you're right.
Hey, I've been telling everybody my whole life, you can drown in a teaspoon of water. Malik knows.
Facts. So yeah, I don't do pools. If I go to like a resort, if I go to beach, I'm just chilling, man. I'm more like a beach bum. Like catch me just chilling poolside or beachside with a drink in my hand. That's it. I might play a little beach volleyball. I might do a little bit of that, but I'm not going to the water like that, bro.
So you mentioned here that in our list of things to say, in our docket, if you will, that you potentially believe that dad's strength or grown man's strength or man's strength might become a thing of the past.
Yeah, man. Oh, we should have talked about this with your pops.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't know. His answer would be like, I got the strength. I don't know about you.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a big thing, man. Like, okay, my pops is older and like, whatever, but that generation, your dad's generation, I feel like they have old man strength. Like they could just do things with their hands. They could just like, they're just strong when they need to be. If they got to move something, they got to lift something, they got to crank something up, whatever it is, they can do it.
I don't know. I got it though.
I don't know. Do we? I don't know if our generation. I don't know if our generation has it.
We do. I know. I've always had it because I was telling Malik the other day in grade 10.
Yeah.
I was playing basketball. I was still the same height, basically same weight, all of it.
Right.
At that time though, imagine a grade 10 that is this though.
Okay.
I felt like LeBron James. I was like, I'm a 3, 5'10".
Yes.
I'm like, these people are surprised that I can handle the ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, he can do that too.
Damn.
but like that's not really what it is. But like realistically, when I got the ball and I was like in front of somebody who was my age,
yeah,
they're small.
Right.
And it's not like I'm not a phenom. I'm not a physical specimen, but I think I'm proof that strength still exists.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got.
And what that strength is like compare you. And I think where it gets tested, is on the basketball court with somebody of my age, our age,
okay,
versus that 18-year-old who's like, I'm good at basketball, and you're like, doesn't matter if you're better than me. I'm stronger than you. Fuck you.
Could you post up though? Could you post them up?
Yeah. I can fuck them up right now.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Because what I was thinking was not even so much basketball. Like I see what you're saying on the court, but I mean when it comes to real life situation. Like
we're talking about like beating a nigga ass.
I mean, nah, like I'm thinking like, I mean that could be it too, but I'm thinking like, when you're working around the house and like you got those like pipes that won't budge. You know what I mean? You got to get like some tools. You got to get in there and just.
How many inches of pipe?
Oh man. This guy. I can't with this guy.
Continue. Sorry. I had to.
I just feel like there's these things, and maybe it's not even just the strength. Maybe it's just the skill set and the knowledge. I just feel like that generation, like our pops, they had skills that like I feel we don't have when it comes to working.
That's a different conversation. I think it's different from the strength. It's like the manual labor skills and the know-how of like, oh, this pipe is doing this. This is what you do. Or there's I don't know, the toilet's doing this. I know how to do this. I think for the most part, I think a lot of people are like in the generation after us are going to struggle with handling that shit themselves. So they're going to rely a lot on service, just like they do with the rest of life. Like Uber Eats and all that other shit is a big reason why I'm sure that a lot of people aren't going to know how to cook as much.
Facts. Like, I got to go change a faucet. And I'm like, do I pay the money to get someone to get a?
I don't know how to change the faucet, but I might
figure it out.
I got to look at the box first or whatever. You let me know how that go.
If I message you and my house is flooded, you know what happened, bro.
But if you figure it, and this is the thing though,
I think if I figure it out.
Back to my dad's point in the last podcast, shared knowledge. So this is where Patrick says, I'm going to be the first one in my group of friends to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
You're going to do the trial and error. You're going to figure it out. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to have a house. I'm going to be like, yo, Pat, I'll you don't smoke, but I would say I'll smoke you out, come through, and we'll figure this shit out together. I need your help.
Yeah.
And that's where the shared knowledge, I walk away with a new skill, and we didn't have to go to somebody to service us.
That's it. That's how we share the knowledge, right? It's all about like uplifting your crew, uplifting your friends. And yeah, man. So I just like, I don't know. I had this thought where I'm like, I don't want that to die with that older generation. Like I want us to have those skills of like, not even just man skills. I think these are just life skills. Like I want us to have those skills where we can take care of stuff on our own. You know what I mean? Like we don't need to go like call a guy to fix this. You know what I mean? Like we can do that. I just worry that like that stuff's gonna die with like the generation.
To some degree it is, but there's like the service aspect of it will probably be a whole lot simpler with a lot of this shit anyways. Like we have apps that like that like you can get some. I was about to say, yeah, exactly. People do like random favors. You'd be like, yo, take my dry cleaning, please. I don't have time.
It's crazy.
So you also put in here, so I'm not sure if this is a thing that is also part of the generational gap that we're speaking of, but you mentioned here liking your girl a little corny.
Yeah, man.
So is that like, you got to explain that one for me.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this. I'm like, I think it's cool that like, you know, we always hear like, oh, this guy's corny, whatever. Like girls will say, oh, you so stupid type of thing when they're joking around. I actually like it that my girl's a little corny. Like she'll break out jokes that are almost like dad jokes and like those puns. And I'm like, this is so bad. But
are they intentional, or is it like you're looking at her being like, she's just being herself and this shit is so cute because she's ridiculously corny right now?
Yeah, exactly. And I love it. I love it. Like I think that just adds another dynamic to her character, to the relationship. Like, I don't know. So I was just curious to know, like, is that a thing that people look for? You know, would you want your girl a little corny? Is your girl a little corny?
I think another way to phrase it is like people just like being able to be as weird and as eclectic and as like unfiltered when they just feel something and they're just like, this is funny. I'm just gonna say it. So for myself, I know I will not miss an opportunity to say a dumb, corny joke. It might be sometimes a dad joke. It might be sometimes whatever, but like I'm doing it. And I always say for the content, like there's a camera there, but there never is. I just do it as if like shit's being recorded. I'm like, this is funny.
This guy thinks he's a Parks and Rec or like The Office or something. There's no camera.
I look at the camera all the time. You have no idea. I'm just like Jim.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So I don't know. I find that I do it too, but I just do it because I live my life in a certain way where I'm like, this is funny. Like this is just, it would be funny if I said this right now, but guess what? I'm going to say it.
Yeah. Like I love that. I love like funny. I just love being around like funny people, man. Like to me, that just makes my life more enjoyable. So I love a little corny. I'll take it on the side of my plate. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for a little corn.
So what are you not for? Because I saw that you also got on here.
You talk about like what would you cut people off for, or like what have you cut a woman off for in the past? What was
said like the smallest thing where you're like, no, not for me.
Yeah. So what's like the smallest thing if you can remember it, you cut someone off for?
Do you have anything come to mind for you?
Trying to think. Yeah. Okay. I have something. I have something. So I don't have to preface it and say dark days, but because we know what it is. But it was back in that lifetime. And I went over to this girl's place, whatever, and we're chilling, about to watch some Netflix. And I was like, you know what? I gotta use the washroom. So go into the bathroom there, wash my hands, looking for a hand towel, dry my hands off. I see a towel that's got some brown spots.
Brown spots isn't like makeup, or
I wasn't sure.
You didn't know better. It was probably she wiped her makeup off.
Yeah, I didn't know better then.
And you cut her off.
But there were also like flies in the.
There's flies where?
Like
on the towel too?
No, on the towel, but like in the
wild
washroom.
Brown shit and flies
in the
on
apartment.
this dirty towel.
So I'm there. I'm thinking it's about to be one of those, and I was just like, I can't do this. Nah, I watched the movie and left after, and that was it. That was it.
Okay,
so that's like that was like the thing that comes to my mind the most, just the smallest thing.
Okay, so that reminded me of one.
Yeah.
So it was, I think she was like a little bit younger than me, and she was trying to flex on me with like, she's like, I'm about to get a car, I'm about to do all this, blah, blah, blah. And she was just literally flexing on me. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, you're not even in university. You're not like, you're not making like $10 an hour. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And like, that was my response. I was not trying to humble her. I was trying to be like, let's be realistic. And she just was in some kind of other world where she was doing way better than she thought. And so I was just like, this is gross. I can't talk to you. It wasn't even just that. There was like, the conversation was just horrible.
Right.
So I picked up the phone and I like called Malik.
Okay.
And I said, hey, and Malik's like, this is like late at night. It's like 1 a.m. or something. He's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, what? And he's like, what? I'm like, oh shit, I forgot we had to do that thing. He's like, what? And I kissed my teeth. I'm like, all right. No, it's all right. I'll be there. All right, I'll be there in a little bit. And then I hung up. I'm like, sorry, I forgot I had some shit that I got to handle with family or whatever. So I'll see you later.
And you dipped ASAP. Damn, deuces.
Yeah. Was that your song?
It was.
Yes, it was. Patrick was screaming deuces at the top of his lungs for sure.
How'd you know?
The beat would drop in the club and his rag comes out immediately. He's like, I gotta have a fresh forehead for this one.
I knew all the words to everyone's part. Shout out Tyga. Tyga's still a legend. I don't care. Oh man. Stupid times, bro. Stupid times. Yeah, I got a question for you though, man.
Uh-huh.
We're talking a lot about relationships and stuff, but we can't forget about one of the most important relationships you can have, and that's the friendships.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I want to ask you, man, I think we've gotten better at doing this in our circle of friends, but do you tell your male friends that you love them?
Can you swim?
I'm just saying.
I think I've tried to get better. I don't know if I say it. Now? I don't think I say it, but like I try to be more. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the clip because there's a corresponding one. But I try to just be a little bit more expressive about how I feel about my friends.
Can you swim?
And it might not be I love you or whatever, but it'll be like, yo, I appreciate you. Like, thank you. Like if somebody shows up to my house and it's just like a little kickback or something like that, it's like, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Like, this was fun. We got to do this again. Like, so I'm more conscious about making sure that my male friends feel that love and that we don't do that like generational bullshit where we just like hold that shit internal. We die and they'd be like, fuck, did I love that guy?
Right? did he know how much he meant to me? Like, I think to your point, like I feel like I've gotten better, but I could definitely do it more. But yeah, man, I was reading some stuff this week and it's like around friends and just making sure like your friends are a reflection of who you are too, right? So it's just making sure you have that good.
Absolutely, your friends are a reflection of you,
exactly. Right? And yeah, man, I was just thinking about that, and we had one of our boys post a message in our group chat, and it just made me think, like, yeah, like I want my people to know that, like, I love them, I care about them, like, you know, I definitely think that's something we gotta carry forward for sure.
Let me play this clip. It's kind of lovely. I didn't expect it going this well.
Tell your male friends that you love them.
Yeah, I do.
Would you be willing to call one of them up right now and tell them it live on our show?
Of course. Josh.
Hey, AJ.
What you saying, bro?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm good, man. Just calling to tell you I love you, man.
I love you too, my bro. Thank you for the call.
Man, no problem, man. That's it. I'm gonna hit you up later properly.
Okay.
Alright, bless.
Like, we love that, man. Brotherly love right there.
So what I loved about that clip is that the homie didn't trip, he didn't chirp, he was just like, and I think that's the case for most like male friends. Like if you hear somebody express themselves like that, you're not gonna joke about it,
right?
It's kind of like you open the door to like saying like, yo, we fuck with each other.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you know that I love you too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I loved that clip, and that it kind of inspired me to want to say some shit to my friends too. Like you guys.
Most definitely. Yeah, man.
I almost not almost. I do have to, and I've been meaning to in our group chat, just like I want to say some shit about like where we are as like men today and how proud I am of everybody.
Wow.
Like, think about it. We don't think about it. We're all living our dreams. More or less, we're all living our dreams.
No, it's fact.
Everybody's got a job in the shit that they've been trying to talk about, that we've been talking about doing from school.
Yeah.
You know, every man is like married, engaged, or whatever.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
And people got houses and things are happening. We're there. It's not like anybody's like hurting.
Yeah.
And I don't think we ever take the opportunity, the time, and the moment to give gratitude to each other and like show that like, yo, I'm proud of what you've been doing. I'm proud of all of us. Like we came from struggling.
Yo, facts.
You worked at IKEA from the minimum wage days. Like put it that way. So
facts, bro. Dads are driving with like cars they had to duct tape, and like some didn't even have cars, bro. We're taking transit
part-time jobs, 3-hour transit, like the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
And we're not there anymore. We're doing what we've been trying to set ourselves up to do. So aside from the love part, I think if you have a group of friends that you've been riding with that long or whatever, I think there like some gratitude should be shared and at least acknowledgement in like where you guys are in your life. So because you can't take it for granted.
You literally can't. So, big up to you for bringing that up, man. Because, like, I think you're right. We do take it for granted sometimes, and life gets hard, and we just get down. But we got to celebrate the success that we've had,
like
the journey.
Yeah. Like Coco was joking the other day about how excited I must be to be working with my brother at MLSE.
Right.
And like, I kind of deflected. I was like, no, what are you talking about? You know, it's just what it is. But like, realistically, that's kind of fucking crazy.
That's fire.
Like, I'm like, yo, Malik, the Raptors are trying to do this. We need you to mock this shit up. and Malik is mocking this shit up, and I'm delivering it, whatever. And it's just like we're doing shit for the Raptors and the Leafs. Like that's weird.
That's
not even normal. That's not normal.
No.
That's shit that you can't just like say, yo, we're doing this. It's light, but it's just our 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not normal.
It's not normal. It's not. We got to do. You're right. We got to do a better job of celebrating our successes and our wins and each other's wins. Every win,
every single win, we got to celebrate.
Man. Let's do it.
Like when I hear a man gets a promotion, I hear a man gets an engagement, I hear a man gets like any kind of new step in their life where they get a new role, a new responsibilities. They're going somewhere, they're working remotely in another country or whatever. Like that's all dope.
It's growth, man. It's big.
It's worth acknowledging. And I think when you're younger, and we were all in that stage, not guilty, but I think we were all, because I don't want to say guilty because it sounds like it was something bad, but like earlier in our 20s, I feel like everybody was really focused on setting themselves up as good as they could.
Yeah.
And I there's nothing wrong with that. I just remember it was a transitionary period for me because I came as like, I went from like, we were at school, we were laying the foundation. I was Mr. Lit. The parties weren't happening anymore. And we were all just head down doing our stuff.
Yeah.
At that time, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm doing this shit. But like, when did we get fucked up together? It didn't happen no more.
It didn't happen anymore. Yeah, you're right.
But guess what happened and what resulted from us all putting our heads down and doing what we're supposed to do? We got to where we're supposed to be.
That's it. You know, those no more Friday nights or Saturday turn-ups. They turned into, hey, man.
No more Thursday turn-ups. The Saturday ones are the ones.
Saturday still happen.
Yeah. The Friday ones still happen. I don't know. We pod now, so.
Yeah. Like random midweek turn-up. You're just like showing up wherever you got to be the next day, hungover, whatever.
Yeah.
We got responsibilities now, but we still take that time to celebrate and turn up with each other when we can. But it's about, you know, putting in that work. And yeah, you're right. We're getting to that point now where it's paying off.
Exactly.
I love it.
All that to say, I love you, bro.
Hey, I love you too, bro. You're my man.
You're my man's a no. Fuck John Cena. Not really. I like him a little bit. But you know, I mean, as an actor, he's funny as Peacemaker. You got to see that. Did you see Suicide Squad?
No, I have no interest in watching it.
No, it's a good movie. Really good movie. It's not the last one, trust me. This guy, I want to end on some funny Marvel shit.
Yes.
Somebody had some leaked audition tapes for Thanos. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I did not, but I can't wait.
Okay, this shit is hilarious. I'm going to play each.
Yeah.
And you let me know if you know who they're supposed to be portraying.
All right, let's go.
One cursed with knowledge, Doc. Oh, man.
I'll play that one again. It was kind of quick. And it's not my favorite one.
Not the only one cursed with knowledge, Doc.
And they're auditioning for Thanos?
It's impressions of different celebrities.
Yeah.
That would be playing Thanos.
I thought that was Tobey Maguire. I don't know who that is.
No, that's Michael J. Fox. We got a better one, right?
Oh, shoot. Damn, I was going to say that.
Were you?
I actually thought it, but I'm like, no.
Okay, how about this one?
Oh, man, I could simply snap my fingers and they would all cease to exist. Yeah.
Why? Why Chris Rock?
Why? Chris Rock as Thanos would be ridiculous.
I can't do the Chris Rock, man.
Okay, how about this one?
You know, you should have gone for the head. Okay?
Who is that?
That's my favorite one.
Play it again.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta refresh it. We gotta refresh it and go through the other ones. Don't mind those.
Okay.
Hold on, no, we won't leave. I can black them out.
Should have gone for the head.
They would all cease to exist.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you know, you should have gone for the head. Okay?
Oh man, is that
you're gonna kick yourself in the face?
No. I'm thinking of what's his name? I'm thinking of Ozarks.
Yes.
Oh, what's his name though? Jason
Bateman.
Yeah. That was him, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Should have gone for the head. Okay.
Yo, he's the same character in everything.
Every movie. He's just Jason Bateman as anything.
Yes.
All right. Here's the next one.
Wow, perfectly balanced. It was all things should be. Actually,
I don't know this one.
That was Owen Wilson.
Yes.
I don't know who this person is, so I'm gonna skip it because I don't get it. The picture, I don't even know who it is. And okay, this is a good one.
It's just super weird, because I'm inevitable, man.
Is that Michael Cera?
You got it. Brampton's finest.
Brampton's finest.
That would have been such a weird movie.
If Michael Cera was Thanos.
What? That's a strange what if. They need to do
Ew. What if we casted Michael Cera as Thanos? That's stupid.
You got to get Jonah Hill in there too and McLovin.
Who would you cast as Thanos realistically? Other than
he was so perfect. What's his name? Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
And he was so perfect. I don't know. You have anyone? I'm trying to think.
I'm
really bad with actors' names too.
You know who would be amazing? Ooh. Fucking Heisenberg, dude from Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he would be an amazing Thanos.
Bryan Cranston, I think.
He'd be sitting there. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Say my name. Thanos, you goddamn right.
You know who would be good? I don't remember the actor's name, but he played Negan in.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy who played Negan in Walking Dead. Yeah, he might be a good Thanos.
Yeah. He's a good villain.
But I feel like you would see him and John. What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. on camera together would look like fucking siblings. He would look like a purple version of Robert Downey Jr. So you'd be like,
I don't know who has a bigger
he'd be good.
ego.
No, he'd be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who else I would think of, but those to me, if I forgot his name already, dude that I just said.
Michael Cera? Oh no, Bryan Cranston.
No, not Michael Cera. Bryan Cranston. If he played Thanos, that would be dope.
Not the only one.
Oh, that's good. I gotta find. Send me that clip. I want that. I gotta watch that.
Yeah. No, we'll do. No, the video helps a lot because you'll see the pictures of the people and you're like, this makes
it's perfect.
So whatever.
I never want to hear Chris Rock and please Marvel. Kevin Feige, please don't.
I could just snap my fingers. I was like, holy shit, it's too much.
No Chris Rock.
And he says it all with his dumb smile on his face.
Yeah. What if they cast him as Nick Fury?
Ew. What if Chris Rock is in any Marvel?
Any Marvel. It doesn't work. It does not work.
So that kid from what was that? They casted that weird kid as Adam Warlock in the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, what?
That kid from what was that movie with Jason Bateman and that kid? And
We're the Millers.
We're the Millers. A kid from We're the Millers is cast in a new Marvel movie, and he's like one of the most powerful characters in Marvel comics, which is gonna be fucking funny. It's probably funny. I think funny.
He has to play it funny, but like Adam Warlock's not really funny. There's no humor.
I think he's very straight stoic.
Right? But he's going to be in Guardians, so has to be humor in Guardians.
It's just going to be like
sarcastic.
Him playing off of like Thanos, or not Thanos, Thor and the rest of the Guardians. Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. We'll talk about it when we get there. But
we'll nerd out.
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait till we get an expert one day on this pod and we could really nerd out and get all the people that don't give a fuck about that shit just hate us. I'd love to.
The world generous.
Yes, but glad we did this, man. I'm glad we did this. Appreciate it, and hit me up, everyone listening. Patrick Dennis Jr. on all the socials.
Yes, sir.
Shop like Shaq. You waste you.
Shop like Shaq on the show, all the socials. You guys know what it is. Hopefully Patrick will one day come to LA. I'm going to finish every podcast, start every podcast by saying Patrick got to be here until he gets his ass over here.
Not with the hype.